Hi my friends, and welcome back to our TIA Portal tutorials. In this lesson we will talk about the counters. Let's start with the counters, and before let's observe and examine the inputs and outputs of our counter, and let's start with the count up counters, and the name of the counters is the CTU. Let's write this with the capital. And my friend, this counter has the input, another input, and it also have the PV. We have the CV and the Q output. Let's write it down. First is 0, R, PV, CV, and our Q. So my friends, the count up counter is the CTU counts up by 1 when the value of the input parameters of CU change from 0 to 1. It's mean when this parameter is changed from 0 to 1, this counter start to count and decrease the value from 0 to dedicated numbers that you input to your counter. So my friends, here we have PV. For example, if we set it for 5, it means 5. It means that when the CU input 5 times changed from 0 to 1, the counter is counted to 5 and our output is activated. The count value is the value that for example, you can use it in your function. In the future, when we talk about function, you can write your function is in SQL or in ladder programming. So we can say that the output signal is equal to 1 when or if the CV is more or the equal to PV. And in other words, we can write it like this. I think it's more clearly for you and me. For example, if we have CU signal like this, 1, and my friends, here the CV is changed from CU changed from 0 to 1, and here if our CV is CV is 1, then it's changed to 1 here. Stay 1 here. It's like this, and then it's changed to let's do it like this. Here is 1, here is state 2 until this, and here is state 3 until this front, and here is state 4 until this one, and here is state 5. And also, my friends, about the counters, the number of counters that you can use in your program is limited only by the amount of memory in the CPU. And some counters use 3 bytes for sint or I mean the sign int or unsigned int, and 6 bytes for the int or the unsigned int, or also, as I know, the 12 bytes for the int or the unsigned the int. And now let's switch to our tier portal and let's write the program where we will simulate our counters. And my friends, let's delete this one and this one, like this one, and delete this one, this one, this one, and this one. Also this one, this one. And here we are at the empty network. Let's add our input, and I think we use the input 0.0 and output the Q 0.0, Q 0.0, and also I think let's we close our contact here and add the Q 0.0 and connected this one, connected this one here, and also let's add another branch, and here we use the input 0.1, input 0.1, and add the counter here, counter and CTU. Let's add it here. Press OK button. Sorry, my friends. Let's change the name of our counter. Let's do it count one. OK. And PV we use the 10 times, and I don't want to use the CV, and here I will add the counter output, count one, and sorry, let's delete it and add again counter count one and use the QQ. And my friends, also if you want, you can add the reset input for your timer, and if you will continue simulate the programs, you can add it. And now I don't want to do it, so let's compile our programs. So the compile is ended and we don't have any errors and warnings. And now let's open our simulator, start. Okay. Now my friends, let's try to do some here. Okay, let's do it again from there. You'll see. So our simulator is opened, new, open. And here we choose the scene table. And let's add our inputs here. Firstly, we add the input 1, input 0, 0, input 0, sorry, let's read from here, tag 1, and let's modify it to now, my friends, you see that the logic is working now. Let's return to false, false, and now is our tag 4 is activated. And now I want to start our counter. Let's do it together, and here we choose the tag 2, and let's break 2 one time.